One of the things that I think is important for people is to know that one of the things that I would ask you to remind people about is people think that physics, for example, is not approachable, that it's got a lot of math and everything, that it takes extreme genius to be able to understand. And you've talked about this topic a lot, so perhaps you could use this time to explain your answer to that challenge.
Yes, I wanted to explain the reason we get the impression and physics is incomprehensible to average Jew, to average people. The reason is if you ask the leading physicists in the world now, if you ask them deep enough, you find out they don't understand how the universe works themselves. The reason is we got something fundamentally wrong with our physics textbook and theories. We had a lot of success in application of technology. However, we lack of fundamental understanding of the real world. So that's why it becomes so confusing to people outside of and even inside and outside of the physical major. And I want to explain, in reality, physics is dealing with the most fundamental force, particles, or the laws. The most fundamental, that means exists in every single thing we touch, every single part of our body. So our intuition, so if you think about it, something should be very intuitive to people, nothing more than just physics. And on top of that will be all reaction, chemical reaction or biology, born out of foundation of physics and chemistry. So many mathematical equations, symbols. Normal people do not even know what definition of them. So that's why they cannot use their judgment to say, are you really understand or not understand? Because they coded with these codes. Only the people in the field understand what they're talking about. But if you really, let other people to understand, use the language, everybody understand that you were surprised to find out, right? So the so-called leading physicist actually knows very little or almost nothing about how real world works.
Yeah, it's a strange thing because that's very heretical for you to say that as a physicist yourself. You're not supposed to say that, but it's...
You're right.
Yeah.
For this program, so that's because you provided the platform, is try to open mind instead of jump out of those herd mentality, right? So this is group thinking. And anytime the group thinking is only compromise the accuracy and the truth, and the compromise with the majority's opinion. And often majority opinion is not based on the truth, it's most of the based on the beliefs. So that's why for people outside of the field believe, expert knows. However, ask expert tell you wrong thing and people, and take you something very confusing. So people think about, physics is so difficult. To be simple, for everybody to understand, the universe is only have one particle everything made by one single particle. It's just magnetic particle. And the universe only have one fundamental force. It's a magnetic force.